Does Jack Doohan have a 5-race contract in place with Alpine? Now, this is something I've not yet gone into on this page, but it is a headline that I've been seeing bandied about recently. So, let's dive into it. Now, before we do, we are, of course, in the off-season. If you're new, I'm Terry, this is Coffee Corner Motorsport, and I talk Formula 1 as well as other forms of motorsport on the odd occasion. So be sure to hit that follow button for all the latest up-to-date news. Now, back to Alpine and Jack Doohan. There are two things you've got to consider when you ask this question. Number one, is Jack Doohan under pressure at Alpine to deliver from the very go, from the off? Absolutely 100% he is, judged by the comments made by Flavio. But does Jack have a 5-race contract? The answer to that one is no. He's got a contract for the whole of the 2025 season. However, does that mean that Jack will finish the 2025 season? Now, that's a different question altogether, to which Alpine have given us no guarantees whatsoever, just that he will start the season with them. Now, Flavio is calling his shots at Alpine. Make absolutely no mistake about that. Now, with regards to drivers, Flavio has also wanted Franco Colapinto before Williams placed Franco in their car and before they announced Jack as their driver. Now, Flavio has since made it no secret how much he still rates Franco, and he's been seen with Franco's manager in the paddock, deep in conversations, allowing himself to be photographed, allowing that speculation to rise, and also during interviews, he's talked about Franco with comments such as, "I'm interested in any driver who is fast, and if there is an opportunity to get Franco for 2026, then you would have to seriously think about it." Now, we know Williams are asking for a fee to release Franco from their team, with that being a big stumbling block to Red Bull's negotiations when they were looking at a replacement for Sergio Perez. And it may also explain why Alpine haven't yet made a move for Franco Colapinto. But we also know that with the lack of seats in Formula 1, due to all the rookies coming in for next season, or this season I should say, and with some of the poor results for Franco at the end of last season, that figure may well be lower than the original $20 million that Williams were asking for when they were talking to Red Bull. So, in short, Jack doesn't have a race contract of just 5 races, but what he does have is a shadow of Franco Colapinto hanging over him and a special advisor in Flavio who's not afraid to make a change and be unpopular, which could just spell trouble for Jack Doohan, especially with a poor start to the 2025 season.